Hey folks, Dolph and Dale here, and I got some VCLT from Eric Weinbender. And because I got that package today, I thought, well, what else am I going to show? And I thought, well, I got a number of other albums here that I've been kind of picking up. Not really anything extravagant, just little cheap albums I've been snagging on eBay here and there, and but stuff that I wanted for my collection. So I thought I would show those, and then we'd get into this package from Eric. So a little bit of everything in this pile. We'll kick it off with what couple of I guess what would be called contemporary Christian albums. First one, Steve Green, Find Us Faithful. Now this is a little less pop and probably a little bit more what they would call MOR, middle of the road. Steve is a classically trained singer and puts that formal training to great use on records like this. This is good stuff, especially on like a Sunday morning when if you're getting ready to go to church. Great album for that. There's the back. Me trying to see where to put that track listing in. That's interesting. Find Us Faithful, great album. I'm trying to think, was it his third or fourth album, solo album? On Sparrow. Some great songs on here. The title track's probably my favorite, Find Us Faithful. But it's a 1988 Sparrow record. It got Ricky Skaggs and Kelly Willard making guest appearances on here. So, great album. Next up, we've got Amy Grant. This is In Concert Volume 2. I picked this up because it was the only one of her early albums that I had not picked up, I believe. So I think I have everything from her debut all the way up to Lead Me On vinyl. And then after that, they quit pressing a lot of her stuff. This does have, oh wow, it got a poster. That's a surprise. I didn't know this album came with a poster. Amy Grant. That's the cover shot. And kind of cool. Let's see. It's got an original inner sleeve. I can see that from here. So we got Amy Grant in concert with credits and lyrics to I'm Gonna Fly with a picture. And this is on Myrrh. See a lot of that golden myrrh label on this channel when I'm doing contemporary Christian music. But yeah, probably a very acoustic album. And glad to put that in the collection. Now for something a little bit different. This would be a very Eric Weinbender-esque type album to pick up. I'm sure he would love it. It's Carl Douglas, Kung Fu Fighting, and Other Love Songs. That cracks me up. Other love songs. Other great love songs. Somebody's got a sense of humor. On 20th Century, that's the same label that my original Star Wars soundtrack came out on. I don't know. It doesn't look like a comp. It looks like just a Carl Douglas album. So, anyway, there you have that. Kung Fu Fighting, Carl Douglas. This next album I've had for a long time. I was in on the Kickstarter, which got me this CD autographed. I guess I didn't go deep enough to get vinyl because I didn't have it on vinyl. And but I got the this is Steve Taylor and the Perfect Foil. The album's called Goliath, and I'm a huge Steve Taylor fan. So when the Kickstarter came out, I jumped on it. But like I said, I guess I didn't go deep enough for vinyl. So I spied the vinyl on eBay and got it so cheap. I mean, I didn't even have to snipe anybody. I don't know why this escaped everyone, but I was the only bid. So I got it for the base price. And so there you have Steve Taylor and the Perfect Foil, Goliath. Great alternative rock album. Different from most of his other work. Steve Taylor started in the Christian music industry, and he was known for making brilliant satirical albums that were different from anything anyone ever put out. And just brilliant stuff. And then he did one album, he did an alternative rock album with the band Chagall Guevara. Then he came back and did, I believe he did another solo album called Squint that was more satirical in nature. But then this is just kind of like a regular alternative rock album. So, and he's done one since then, I think, with the band The Danielson Family, and they called themselves Steve Taylor and the Danielson Foil, I believe. I don't have that one yet. I'll be working to pick it up. Oh wow, didn't know it. This is actually colored vinyl. This is on blue vinyl. Wow. Check that out. That's on electric blue. Kind of, sort of, maybe not. You tell me. Would you call this kind of an electric blue? Or that's kind of a little too dark, maybe. Still, very cool. Custom center rings. If I can get one right side up. There you go. Nope, still not. That brings us to the main event. We've got this packet from Eric Weinbender. It is must have come by way of France because it says Fragile right on the outside. I have scored this, so let's pull it out. Are we ready? What am I looking at? I'm very confused. Holy smoke! There's a card in here. I think I'm looking at a test Preston. I've only got one, so man, that looks. It's all white. Everything I'm looking at is white except this little sheet that I'm going to look at here in a second. Easily distracted by cats and hard rock. Ah, wow. That's perfect. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's a great card. All right. Thank you, Eric. He basically... Okay. So, yeah, we definitely... Thank you, Eric. We definitely need to nerd out and do something Kong versus Godzilla related sometime soon. He says, P.S. Long live ASMR Batman. He's that goofy character that I do. All right. So this is a test pressing. I'm blown away. It's a It's a Mylan Lefevre test pressing. And so I'm trying, my mind is reeling without having a cover because all I'm seeing is this sheet that's kind of taped to the front with all the information. Oh, this is the album Weak at the Knee. It's Mylan Lefevre Weak at the Knees. That's cool. That's just cool. In fact, sit tight. The album that Eric has sent me a test pressing of is this album. It's Mylan Lefevre, Weak at the Knees. I have been working on getting all of his albums. This one I need to upgrade, not because of the vinyl. The vinyl on this is excellent, but you can see that the cover has definitely got some issues. And that's a really great cover of Mylan. I definitely want to upgrade that. Yeah, there's the back again. You can see this has been a pretty damaged cover. I held on to it because the vinyl on it is so good. But it definitely needs. I definitely need to upgrade it just for the cover. Anyway, Mylan's been a favorite of mine for a long time. He started out with the Singing Lefevres, which was his family's group, and then he wrote the hymn Without Him. Elvis recorded that song, and it blew up. And Mylan would go on, he'd record with the Stamps Quartet, then he'd get the rock bug. And part of that, he'll tell you in his testimony that he made so much money after Elvis and a bunch of other artists recorded without him. He like walked into a car dealership and bought a fancy car and paid cash. And then, so he was all about that lifestyle, and through the 70s, he did a lot of mainstream rock albums with guys like Alvin Lee of, I think 10 Years After was the name of the group. And then he was doing drugs and nearly had a heart attack, or had a heart attack related to an OD, and got his life straightened up and got back in the church. And then he... it was a church down in Atlanta, Georgia. And it was there at that church that he put together Mylan Lefevre and Broken Heart. And I've got all of their records. Great rock, gospel rock albums. And man, so thank you so much, Eric. I can't believe I've got yeah, you're right. This isn't that rare of an album, but to have a test pressing of it, so cool, and I'm blown away. So, anyways, that's this mail call, and I hope you enjoyed that. I know it was a lot of it was Christian rock related, so I hope that that didn't throw too many people, but the stuff that I got, I really love, and so I hope you're having a great day and you're staying safe, and just, yeah, this was the hard part. Always ending the videos and knowing exactly what to say. It's been a good day. Hope to see you soon. Peace.